Hi everybody, my name is Krista and I am the Director of Children's Ministry at North Park, and I want to welcome you to the fourth week in November, and this is the preteen service. So if you are in grades 4 or 5, or you have a brother or sister who's in grade 4 or 5, or maybe if you're in grades 1, 2, or 3, you're definitely in the right place. But this is the service targeted towards grades 4 and 5. And if you are here for the very first time, or you're just checking us out, I want to say welcome. And for those of you that have been around for a while, how's it going? I hope that maybe today you are excited because there is some falling snow today. And at my house, that meant some excitement before school this morning. There was singing of "Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow," and other sort of Christmassy sort of tunes. Did that happen at your house too? Well, I was saying to my friends in the kids service that I love jokes, and this morning I am going to tell you a fantastic snow joke. Are you ready? You should probably sit down if you aren't already and get comfortable because this is so good. Here it is. Where does Frosty put his money? In a snowbank. I love that joke. You maybe have heard that one too. But you know what I would love, grade 4s and 5s? Would you send me your favorite winter-themed joke? Yep, email it to me, krista.mcclenahan@northpark.ca. And if you are extra specially funny with the jokes, then maybe I will tell your joke next weekend. But you have to send it to me. You've got to email it to me. I know you've got some good jokes. I know some of you have some good jokes out there. Send them to me, and hopefully you'll hear them in the weeks to come. Okay, so what have we been talking about this month? Right, gratitude. And what does gratitude mean? Like, what are we trying to remember it means? Let's pull it up on the screen. So gratitude is letting others know you see how they've helped you. And maybe this month you're really starting to pay attention to the people around you and the things that you have to be thankful for the things that they're doing for you or with you, or maybe the things that you have. And in today's story, we're going to be hearing about some people who weren't really grateful for what they have because they were focusing on what they didn't have. I don't know if that ever happens in your house, but in my house, sometimes it looks like, well, why doesn't she have to eat all the carrots when I had to eat all my carrots, and she got to have dessert and I only got dessert if I ate all my carrots? Or how come you gave her $10 and I only got $5? Or how come he gets 2 hours of screen time and I only get 1 hour? And that kind of thing happens in the McClenahan house. Does that happen in your house too? I'm guessing it happens in some of your houses out there. And if it doesn't, you know what? That is awesome. That means that you're grateful for what you have and you're not thinking about the things that you don't have, which is what we're going to be focusing on today. So I'm going to send you away to worship, and I love this month's song, so I hope you'll get off the couch and do some dance moves. Maybe you're not sitting on a couch, but I hope you'll do the dance moves. And then we're going to go to the so-and-so show, and I will see you afterwards for some follow-up. Okay? See you soon.
Everywhere that I go, you're there with me. Even in the night when I cannot see, I know you're by my side and I will be just fine. Oh God, you're always good to me. I wanna say thank you, I will live my life to praise you and lift you high. Every night and day I'll follow in your ways. I wanna say thank you. I wanna say thank you, God.
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to give a shout out to the real hero of tonight's game. That's me. It was do or die time out there tonight, but John did what John does. He wins. He brought his A game. He came to play. Yeah. You just got to take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? You got to go out there and step it up. I mean, when your back's against the wall, you overcome adversity with a tremendous amount of athleticism. Mm-hmm. No, it wasn't a bed of roses out there tonight, no. But sometimes you gotta look through the rain to find the rainbow. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Yesterday is history, but tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. And that's why they call it the present. No. Never give up, is what I'm trying to say. Never give up. Never, ever give up. Give up? No, never. Did not think about it, ever, never. To give up is never, ever. And I never, ever gave up. Don't give up. That's what I'm trying to say.
All I ask is how your game of solitaire went.
No more questions? Thank you.
Hey.
Hey everybody, I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and welcome to the So-and-So Show.
Say, John.
Yes, Brandon.
Hey, how was your day yesterday?
It was good.
Oh yeah? Anything particularly fun or interesting that our viewers might enjoy hearing about?
I had to do the same load of laundry 3 times because I kept forgetting to add soap to the machine.
Oh, anything else? Our soccer game?
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, no, you know what? No one wants to hear about that.
No, come on, tell him, please, come on.
Okay, fine. So yeah, Brandon and I joined a soccer league and got placed on the same team. And
I'm glad you brought that up, John. We had our first game yesterday, which was my first ever soccer game. I've never played before, and I was awesome. Tell him what I did, John. You know the lingo. You've been playing your whole life. Tell him.
I don't really think they
I scored the winning goal.
Well.
Oh, my chair.
Well, yeah, that's all right.
No, I did. I kicked the ball, and it went into the goal thingy, right?
Listen, I mean, the ball bounced off your foot.
Yeah.
Bounced off your foot. Huh? And then went into the goal,
I
sure.
know.
But really, you just got lucky because the goalkeeper sneezed right when the ball bounced off of your foot, and that's why he was unable to make the save.
No, the goalie didn't sneeze.
That's the only possible explanation, Brandon. There's no way you can score a goal on purpose. Trust me, I know the difference between somebody who shot a goal on purpose and someone who made a lucky shot.
Okay, that was not luck, my friend. That was pure skill. Come on, don't feel bad, kiddo.
I don't feel bad. Did you just call me kiddo?
You heard me, Chief. Look, just because I'm better at soccer than you is no reason for you to get all...
Better?
I'm jealous.
Better?
Yeah,
You think you're better than me at soccer? You who's never you who thought you threw the ball. Okay, you know what? Stand up right now.
What? Why?
Just do it.
All right, oh, okay.
All right, it's time for a penalty kick challenge. I want you to prove that your winning goal wasn't just a lucky shot.
Okay.
Hands.
What?
Forget it. I want you to show that you're pure skill and get a shot. No, you have to wait for the whistle.
I don't. Oh.
Hands.
What?
Hands. On the line. Wait for the whistle.
Right. Are you going to blow the whistle?
No, it's not fair.
Why is that not fair?
Because I played soccer my entire life and you play it for one game and you score the winning goal. And then everybody's cheering for you and they start chanting your name and it should be my name. They're chanting my name, my name, my name, my name.
Come on, John. Maybe they'll chant your name next time, buddy. Listen, hey, if you want any pointers, I'd be happy to take 15 minutes. Take just 15 minutes. I would like to teach you. I can mold. You don't have to be. It's Bible story time with Cameron.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Cameron. Hey, it's been great having you this month while our friend Kellen's been away.
Yeah, totally. What do you have for us today?
Today, we've got a parable that Jesus told. A parable, if you didn't know, is like a story with a lesson. You can read this parable yourself in the book of Matthew, chapter 20. Or you can stick around and watch me tell it with the help of the So and So Show players. Jesus said, the kingdom of heaven is like a man who owned land.
Look at my beautiful vineyard. I wonder what time it is. It's the first thing in the morning. I should hire people to work for me today.
So he went out and hired people to work in his vineyard. He agreed to give them the usual pay for a day's work.
Hey, do you want to work for me today? I'll pay you the usual pay for a day's work.
That'd be great.
Boom!
I'm going.
The vineyard is that way!
About 9 o'clock that morning, the owner went out again to find more workers.
Hey, you. If you work in my vineyard, I'll pay you what's right.
Sounds good.
Wait. You look like the same guy I hired this morning.
No, different guy because I got a different hat.
Oh, cool.
The owner went out again at noon. And again at 3 o'clock. And the owner went out one last time at 5 o'clock when the workday was almost over.
Oh, you don't have a job yet?
No, Daddy-O, nobody's hired me yet.
I'll hire you.
Groovy. Right on.
When evening came, it was time for the workers to be paid. The workers who were hired at 5 o'clock were paid first.
And here's the usual day's pay for you.
Groovy.
And here's the usual day's pay for you. And here's the usual day's pay for you. And here's the usual day's pay for you.
Cool.
Then it was time to pay the workers who were hired the first thing that morning. They saw what the other workers had been paid and they were getting excited.
Whoa, man. If he's paying them that much for only working part of the day, I'm gonna get a whole lot more money.
And here is the usual day's pay for you.
Yeah. Wait, what? No! This is the same amount that you paid that guy. You hired that guy at 5 o'clock. He's only been here for like an hour. I have been in that hot sun all day long. I should get way more than this.
My friend, I'm being fair to you. Did you not agree to work for the usual day's pay?
Well, I mean...
I want to give the one I hired last the same I gave you. Do I not have the right to do what I want with my own money?
Well, I mean...
Take your money and go.
And that, my friends, is how Jesus' parable ends. Give it up for the So and So Show players.
Good story, Cameron.
Yeah. Didn't you say it was supposed to have a lesson at the end?
Sure. I think that story can tell us a lot about what it means to have gratitude. Look at the worker who was hired first. He was so focused on what the other workers were getting paid, he forgot to be grateful for his own pay.
Yeah, he had a lousy attitude.
He did, but we do too sometimes, right? We want what other people have, and when we don't get it, we complain and say it isn't fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or when we do have what other people want, we brag and show off and try to make other people feel bad.
Yeah.
I think the important thing to remember is that God has given all of us so much. We just need to try and be grateful for it.
Right as always, Cameron. Thanks.
Anytime. See you guys later.
Bye, Cameron.
John, I think we might need a little attitude adjustment.
I know.
I mean, maybe my soccer goal was a lucky shot. I shouldn't have bragged so much.
I should have been more grateful. I mean, we won the game because of you.
I'm grateful for you, John.
And I'm grateful for soccer. And also you.
Reveal the question.
Oh, what is keeping you from being grateful?
Yeah, what are some things that can get in the way of our gratitude?
Yeah, think on it. Chew on it. Chat on it.
And we will catch you next time. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and this was the So and So Show.
They'll be doing this in 10 years.
Have you ever faced a situation like the workers in the vineyard in the story today? Have you ever thought about the things that you don't have instead of the things that you do have? Do you look at a glass and think it's half empty and miss the fact that it's half full? We go through these situations in our life all the time. I mean, I'm sure some of you who are at school and you're working on group projects, maybe you've been in the situation where not everybody in the group did the same amount of work, but everybody in the group got the same mark. That kind of feels unfair, doesn't it? Sometimes, maybe you got something new, a device or a gadget or something, and you thought it was pretty cool and great. And then somebody else that you know also got something similar, but like a fancier model or with more upgrades or something like that. And suddenly what you have doesn't seem so awesome. And you just feel like, you kind of forget what you do have. These are challenges to us for us to find a way to be grateful. And that is today's challenge. Sometimes it means that we need to adjust our attitude. I think there's a really good set of questions that we need to ask ourselves when we're talking about gratitude. So I'm going to show you a really cool object lesson. And while that's going on, I'm going to ask you some questions, but you're going to need some people around you so that you can have a discussion. So if you're watching by yourself, I want you to pause the video right now and go and grab some of your family members, your older siblings or your parents or a parent or someone in your family that's older, so that you can talk about some of these questions while the object lesson is going on. So here we go. Okay, grade 4s and 5s. So let's look here at this cup of water. I think we can agree that it is full of water, and I'm actually going to be adding something to the cup. So we'll see if we can actually make it look fuller. And once I add something to the cup, I'm going to ask you a question, and I'd like you to discuss it with the people who are in the room with you. So again, if you don't have anybody with you, then press pause and go grab a family member that you can have a discussion with about our topic today. Okay, so here we go. What are you grateful for today? Next question. Even on your worst day, what can you still be thankful for? What are some situations that trigger a lack of gratitude in you? What word best describes someone who is full of gratitude? Okay, here's another question. If you need to adjust your attitude in order to be grateful, how does contentment help? I'll say that one again. How does contentment help if you need to adjust your attitude in order to be grateful? Okay, here's the next one, everybody. Last spring, when the pandemic began, what could you still be grateful for, even though so many things were different? Okay, I've got a couple more questions. This one is challenging. How does your response to a disappointing or unfair situation show how grateful you are? How does your response to a disappointing or unfair situation show how grateful you are? Here's my last question. What choices can you make this week to avoid falling into the trap of being unthankful? What choices can you make this week to avoid falling into the trap of being unthankful? I hope you've had a great time of discussion with your loved ones, and if you felt rushed, then go back and listen to the questions again, and you can continue to discuss. But what I want you to not miss here, everybody, is that when we began, the cup was already full, but I continued to add more and more, and these are cotton balls, more and more to the cup, and it looks fuller and fuller, but it doesn't actually spill over. And that is how gratitude should look in our life. There really is no limit to the amount of gratitude that we can have. These are tough situations, and these are opportunities for us to have the chance to try to live more like God and be more like God. Don't forget, guys, Jesus went to the cross to die for you and me so we can be saved. And did he deserve what he got? Absolutely not. I mean, Jesus is God and is perfect. He didn't deserve any of the treatment that he got. So we should not think of ourselves as so special that we don't get things that we should get, or we think that we ought to get, or that we do get things that we think that we shouldn't get. We need to not think that way. We need to change our attitude. That's what we were talking about in the kids service today. Adjust our attitude so that we can be thinking about what we are grateful for. And so let me remind you of today's question. What is keeping you from being grateful? In other words, where does your attitude need adjusting? I think you should talk about that with the people in the room, with your family members. And if you would like to share your reflections with me, I would love to hear them, because I sure feel like I've needed a lot of attitude adjustments, and not like a long time ago, like recently. Living through the pandemic has not been easy, and we've had to adjust our attitudes regularly. So if you'd love to share with me, I would love to hear from you. All right, I'm going to send us away to pray with Miss Leanne, and then I will be back for some announcements.
Hello everyone, Miss Leanne here. Hope you are staying safe and healthy. Please put your hands together. Let's pray and ask Him to give us an attitude of gratitude. Dear God, it's so easy for us to focus on what we don't have, and then we start to complain. Please help us adjust our attitudes so we can be grateful for all that you do for us. Help us see all the good things in our lives instead of complaining or feeling jealous of others. We love you, God, and we pray this thing in Jesus' name. Amen.
Well, what are all the things that are going on that you need to know about? I'm so glad you asked, because I'm going to tell you in this weekend's announcement. The first thing I want to say that is this. On Saturday, December the 19th, I hope that you and your family, maybe your friends, your neighbors, maybe some extended family members, will come to North Park at both the Fanshawe and the Huron location, because we are going to have a Christmas Story car rally. We are going to be doing sort of a drive-through of the Christmas Story, and we hope to have you there. There will be lots more information coming up soon, and you can check that out on our e-news and our social media platforms. But stay tuned for more information on Saturday, December the 19th car rally. Also, I hope that you are getting excited about Christmas, because starting on December the 1st and every day thereafter until Christmas Day, we are going to be posting a 2-minute toothbrush talk. That's right. You're going to be able to hear from some really cool people. Okay, me, maybe I'm not so cool, but lots of cool people. And we're going to be sharing with you the story of Advent. And it's just 2 minutes long. It's just the right amount of time that you could be listening and maybe watching, while you're brushing your teeth and maybe getting ready for bed, or brushing your teeth and maybe getting ready for school. And then we're gonna leave you with a question at the end so that you can have a chat, a conversation, a discussion with the people around you. Maybe your brothers and sisters, maybe your family members, mums and dads, grandparents, small group leaders, whoever it is in your life, to have some interesting conversation. Number 3, if you are in grades 4 or 5, we are having another grade 4-5 fun night. This month's installment is going to be online. So shortly you need to go online and register for the online event. We will meet you on Zoom on Friday night, November the 27th, from 6:30 to 7:30 online on Zoom. So please get registered just as soon as you can. There are lots of things that are going to be going on around North Park around the holiday season, so please stay tuned, stay connected. If you're listening to this and you are not receiving our e-news, or you're not receiving the midweek review and updates that come from me, or other things that you could be registered for, like our prayer ministries, our care ministries, then please go to northpark.ca/subscribe, and you'll be able to see a list of all the different ministries that you could receive updates for. Those ministries will send emails to you, and you can just stay up to date with everything that's going on. So I hope you will stay connected. Check out families, if you're listening, check out other opportunities to be connected during this season and in the time to come. Listen, I hope you have a wonderful week. Enjoy the snow, and I will see you next weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.